Hello, everyone. Day 137 of running consistently for 2.5 miles. Today was an amazing run. Yeah, I woke up with a lot of thoughts in my head. I started listening to a psychologist, and I realized so many things about my life just after listening to her. And uh, and then I started my run exercise right away, strength exercise, and then yeah, I did that for half an hour. Felt really strong, and then laced up and started my run. First of all, breathing exercise, gratefulness practice, and visualization of my beautiful future. And then kept reminding myself that I'm capable of amazing things and started my run. While running, I wanted to do a comfortable run today. But again, like always, now it's been a theme for me. Now it's been a practice for me to push myself. So I pushed myself today. And while running, my focus was there, you know. So it is amazing to get that focus back. Today started with a lots of love from my kids, and I really feel blessed for all the family members I have, babies we have, and supporting wife and supporting parents, mom, dad, and supporting sisters and brothers and cousins and sons and daughters from all those cousins and uncle and aunt and neighbors and coworkers and the past experience, the good coworkers and the good past experiences, and also the bad ones because they taught me more than anything else. And also, now I said something valuable. I felt like that to me. So I thank for all the bad people that were out there in my life as well, because I remember this one time, this one coworker of mine, talked down on me so badly that I just didn't want it to show up to my work the next day. It felt so heavy. I felt so depressed. You know, oh man, I am I that bad at my work? Am I that bad in general? I started questioning these things, and then I just went into this dark place, the darkest place. I just didn't want it to come out. I was locked inside my room. I was thinking, I am not capable. I'm not good enough. I am for the job, for for the people around me. I started feeling so bad about my life that I just didn't want it to show up for my work. Just didn't want it to come outside of my house. I thank now for that person, for that experience, because I learned something today. I didn't know how to channel that energy back then. Some people talk down on me. I would be like, maybe I'm that way. I used to think that, it is it is so silly. I used to think that. And now, like, I have changed my ways so much, and now I know how to confront that kind of situation. Like, yeah, we have to deal with that situation, not hide from it. Back then I focused on this right away when I hear that, like, you're incapable, you are, bad. And then I just went to this darkest place believing that person. How about I didn't believe in that person? How about I believed in myself? I know I'm not bad. I know I'm working hard. I know I have what it takes. And I knew back then I was a hard worker. I knew what I needed to do. I was doing it. But, I just let this person win. And that just gave me a big hit on my confidence. And now I realize that, this kind of situation will come back. And again, it has happened to me since high school. This person bullied me, and then I didn't call. I thought, I was not strong back then. And then when after my high school, after my college, this one person, living with us, he bullied me big time every day. And this was our roommate. And I used to feel like, maybe I'm wrong. And this fear came back to me time and again because I didn't know how to respond to that fear, respond to that thinking, to that criticism. I started blaming myself for what I don't have. But now I was so wrong. I was so wrong. Instead of that, I could have said, I could have confronted. I should have given my all to let this other person know that you are incapable of being a good human. For what makes you think, like, you can talk negative about someone in the face or, in the back or anything. What makes you think you're better? You're not better than anyone. You just have a, foul mouth. You just have a foul character. That's what that was. And here I am blaming myself for everything. So it's very important to, and I thank my discipline and consistency for being able to recognize that. And most of us, we don't have time to look back and to correct ourselves. We just keep going, because life is keep going, go with the flow. It's so many things, there are, so many things you can make that to your theme, right, in life. How about you make this theme? I am strong, I am capable, I know what it takes. I am the positive force, I am strong, I never give up, you know and not let that negative force win. That tells us, like, stay down, you're not capable, you stay down, you're not enough, right? So it's very important to confront that fear, that thinking, and then we see the better version of ourselves. Yeah, this listening to this psychologist just give me this amazing point of view today. I'm really thankful that, like, this another thought, like, there is this goal that we want to reach, we want to make that money, we want to be that successful and things. We set these goals to be successful, to be a better person, right? And what is values? So values are the things that tells us, what goals to set, what do we value. Some people value, good behavior. Some people value love. Some people value enjoyment, joyfulness. Some people value, financial stability. Some people value uh, those things, confidence, right? And that's what shapes our goals, like what we set for ourselves. 1 year down the road, 2 years down the road, 5 years down the road, 10 years down. What do we want to become? It's our values which determine, which just pulls us back every time. So yeah, understanding this thing doesn't make much difference, but it just gives me more power. That like, my values means, what I am actually made up of. What do I value? What do I think is important? Discipline, good behavior, positivity, you know, mental strength, physical strength, and confidence, and all these things I value. So that those are my values. And support. I love helping. Those are my values. And so, and as per my values, I would be setting up the goals for my life. Yeah, I hope that helps you guys as well. Thank you, everyone. Have a lovely day.